John DuPont naturally tried an insanity defense for the murder of Dave Schultz.
I was crazy for wrestling.
And also...
It was a bit of the insanity as well.
And even though John was a reasonably well-kept man prior to the trial, he grew out his beard and gave himself a purposefully disheveled appearance in court to bolster the insanity defense. All these guys do this shit. But after all the arguments were heard and the jury deliberated for a week, they came back with a verdict of guilty of third-degree murder, but mentally ill.
But you crazy.
Yeah, that...
You know that, all right? You crazy as well. We just want to tell you that.
That meant that while the jury believed that John did have paranoid schizophrenia, he had still fully understood that he was doing something wrong when he killed Dave Schultz. So, John DuPont was sentenced to 13 to 36 years in prison, which was basically a life sentence, because John was nearly 60 when he was put in jail. John, meanwhile, spent 3 months in a state hospital before he was transferred to state prison, where he shared an 8-foot cell with another roommate in a wing for older prisoners and child.
This guy's hilarious.
What's the age that you're like, all right, you're 65, in with the kid?
And you look at your you look at your legs and your knees and stuff. Be like, he's got the tensile strength of a child. I think we can maybe this will work.
Well, it was with the old man and the child that the DuPont heir died in 2010 at the age of 72, making John DuPont, as far as I know, the only DuPont to truly pay for the crimes he committed. He was embarrassingly buried in a red Team Foxcatcher wrestling singlet.